Well, for many people, those of us living in South Carolina, Saturday's mass shooting in Buffalo hit a little too close to home, as we all still remember and keep in our hearts what happened at Emmanuel AME Church as folks were gathered there to pray. Somebody who had declared himself a racist opened fire and killed 9 black worshipers in the Charleston church. He later told a court he wanted to start a race war. News 19's Becky Buds has a story on how local leaders are reflecting.
A good person, a mother, a wife, a sister, a auntie, a grandmother. You know, she was a person, and she was taken away from us, from the world, so brutally.
State Representative J.A. Moore remembers his sister Myra Thompson, who was among 9 parishioners fatally shot by a white supremacist at Mother Emanuel AME Church in Charleston in 2015. 7 years have passed since the deadly massacre, though Moore remembers it like it was yesterday.
The pain, the hurt, the loss, the grief. I'm a different person because of that tragedy, and I'm gonna always be hurting.
Like the Charleston massacre killing, investigators are saying the alleged Buffalo shooter targeted his victims because they were black. Moore says he knows the pain and grief the family of those killed Saturday are feeling.
Heart breaks for the family, the families that now are going to have similar experiences the rest of their life of pain and emptiness and longing.
Between the shooting in Buffalo and another at a California church, President of the South Carolina NAACP, Brenda Murphy, believes too many are losing their lives because of who they are.
Come together and realize that this is something, it just doesn't affect us as black people, but it affects people of color, LGBT community, so many.
Murphy hopes the weekend of violence sparks a movement to create change in communities across the country.
Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly.
Murphy and Moore say that includes passing hate crimes legislation to make sure what happened in Charleston and Buffalo never happens again. Reporting in Columbia, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
Well, once again, South Carolina is now one of only 2 states without hate crime legislation. They discussed it again at the legislative session that just ended but failed to pass any bill.